Hello and welcome. We are back in this game. I had a little break for a longer time because I was busy, but now I am back. And after we took care of Houdini, we head back downstairs and begin the day, I would suppose. I wonder what we might do. Last time we had a very strange event. I'm sure we will read in the newspaper, even though we have still the mark on our head from the concussion.
Huh. Wonder where Mrs. Dalton got to.
Oh, no breakfast today. Okay. Is this new with the wine? I don't remember, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, then let's look for our today's task. Oh!
Oh, my. Oh, you about gave me a heart attack, young lady.
Sorry.
Who is this?
Dr. Hellborn, this is Samantha Everett, Dr. Styles' new assistant. Sam, this is Dr. Hellborn.
Assistant? Really?
Yeah, and who are you?
Well, I'll leave you two to get acquainted. I've got work to do. If that had been himself, my goose would have been cooked. Should never have let you talk me into it. Honestly.
My goose would have been cooked.
I ask again, who are you?
I could have sworn Mrs. Dalton answered that. My name is Simon Hellborn. I'm an old friend of David's. Sounds like you and I have a few things to talk about, Sam.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm not even sure exactly who you are still, but I trust Mrs. Dalton. She's very kind to us. She has fed us with eggs.
You put a piece of paper in your pocket as you came out of the lab. Find something interesting in there?
Nothing I'm at liberty to discuss.
I'm at liberty to discuss this game. Brings up totally new forms of word usage.
So what's behind the door?
The door?
That door.
David's private lab.
And you were in there because...
I can see why you get on with him. I'm looking out for a friend, Sam. Speaking of which, have you noticed David acting unusual lately?
You mean he has behavior that isn't unusual?
I mean, fair. I mean, we know David Styles only for 6 days, so we have no idea what is unusual behavior for a guy with an opera mask. With a mask of the Phantom of the Opera. It's a little bit hard for me to say that in English because it's so weird.
Are you David's doctor?
No. I offered, but he doesn't want to be treated.
But there's nothing wrong with him, right? Other than the fact that he must have loved his wife very much.
I'd like to show you something. Come here.
What?
Sit down on that stool there.
Why?
A brief demonstration. Very good. Now put your hands under the table on your lap. Watch the tabletop.
You're doing the exact same motions on my hand as you're doing on the tabletop.
Just watch.
Ow!
What did you feel?
Nothing, but I just had the impression you were going to smash my hand.
That's the power of association. Because you saw the counter being tapped and stroked and you felt the identical sensations on your hand, your brain began to link the counter and your hand. We can become associated with anything, an object, a place, or another person. When you become deeply associated with someone and they die, in a way, your brain is saying, this person is dead. I am this person, so I must be dead too.
And David was that connected with Laura.
David adored Laura. But in his case, the association is compounded by guilt.
Yeah, of course, classics. I mean, you love someone, you feel guilty about their death. Yeah, sounds like a classic.
Does David feel guilty because he was driving the car the night of the accident?
No. David was thrown from the car. He was perfectly fine. That can be very hard to accept.
Oh, God. He got burnt trying to save Laura?
Do you know that when a fire burns like that, a petrol fire, it's so hot that just getting within 3 feet of it can be like holding your hand in a flame. No sane person can make themselves walk into a fire like that.
But he did, right?
He did everything humanly possible, but to David it will never be enough.
Oh yeah, I mean, I can still understand the connection. Anything unusual? You mean even more anything unusual? Look at this place!
What do you mean by David acting unusual?
For instance, talking to someone who isn't there or seeing things.
David isn't crazy.
No, but he doesn't sleep much, and sleep deprivation can cause hallucinations.
If you're talking about the things happening on campus, they're really happening. I've investigated them myself.
On campus? What things?
What things are you talking about?
I really can't discuss that with you. Confidentiality. So there's nothing you want to tell me?
No, I shouldn't reveal what I've learned as David's assistant.
Very well. Goodbye, Sam.
What a very odd doctor.
Sorry, I was going to see you out.
No need. I know the house well. Thank you.
With any luck, Dr. Hellborn won't notice that the paper he put in his pocket is missing until he's back at his office. Let's see what it says. Oh my God! David's been seeing Laura in the house, but he's not hallucinating. I saw Laura on the stairs myself. This is worse than I thought. They're doing things in the house too, and making him think it's Laura. That's just sick. I have to find out what's going on.
Again. Sam being the grifter. Yes, I have that word from Leverage. Okay.
I need to look around Dread Hill House and see if I can find any clues about how these Laura appearances are being done. And by whom?
Oh, can we come into David's room? 17th 10th. 10 a.m. Samantha saw Laura at the top of the stairs in the foyer. She was wearing the white dress. 17:10 noon. Laura physically touched me this morning while I showered. Her hand touched me and moved as if alive. Lasted about 3 seconds. Oh, okay. I guess we don't have to go into the lab then and do our job. Do we? Altering the plan. Serialis Wall. Serialis Wall is Sailor Scroll? Whaler's Scroll! Hey, Whaler Scroll. Okay. So Ghost of the Dreadnought, investigate the landscape. Okay. I have an idea where we have to go. Sam. Ah, nice. Now she's running. Very good, very good. We go back to Mrs. Dalton. Are we getting breakfast again?
Is that mine?
None other. Is there a fire this morning?
Some people don't eat when they're upset.
Upset? About what?
Just stressed about classes.
Well, this might cheer you up. The repair shop dropped off your bike this morning. It's out by the garage and running fine.
Really?
Yes, really. You won't mention this morning's activity to himself, I trust.
What morning's activity?
Thank you.
That was the best. Thank you.
Pleasure, Sam.
Oh, that's so kind. We're not getting it? What? No, my eggs, my breakfast. Okay, but we can talk to her. Okay, that's at least something. Oh, okay. We can directly talk about the ghost.
Dr. Hellborn showed me the list of Laura's appearances. Like the time I saw someone at the top of the stairs.
Or he shouldn't have. It's Dr. Styles' private business and no one else's. I should never have let him into that room.
But David needs our help.
What he needs is peace and quiet and not to be upset. He'd be fine if people would just leave him be.
But that's the point. Someone is doing these things to David. Someone is faking Laura's presence.
Who would do such a thing? And how could they pretend to be his poor dead wife back from the grave?
It's tricky, all right. But obviously not impossible.
No one is doing this. The best thing we can all do is just not acknowledge it. Leave the poor man alone. Don't bring it up, please, Samantha.
I'm not going to talk to him about it. Not yet, anyway. But David is stronger than you give him credit for, you know. There's such a thing as expecting too much of someone, but there's also such a thing as expecting too little. That's not good for him either.
You don't know what it was like after the accident. You weren't here when they brought him home to this house for the first time with Laura gone. You weren't here to listen to him.
He must have been in a lot of pain, with all the burns.
There, you see? You don't know anything about it.
Okay. We talked only about the ghosts. Others was, I guess, now not nothing. Can we take... No, we cannot take the floor, okay. But I have an idea where we should go now. Good. We can look for the bike also. Right out of the house. Huh?
Linkwiller here.
Schnookum, it's me, Shell.
Shelley, I hope you're not cancelling on me tonight. I bought a lovely bottle of champagne.
And it's bridge night for your wife, I know. Actually, I'm calling about class. You know that paper that's due tomorrow? Well, I'm going to be just a few days late. Muffy was sick last night and I was up all hours. It must be this new cat food. You know how sensitive her tummy is.
Shell, you know I can't show favoritism.
Well, if I can't be late, then I'll have to work on the paper tonight. Guess we'll see each other next week then.
Aha! This isn't exactly what I hoped for, but it might come in handy.
Thanks, Schnook. See you tonight.
No wonder Linkwell has a problem with a man who's loving his wife. But Sam, what the hell? You got struck into something. So let's see for a bike. We all have to show the animation. There's the bike.
And it didn't cost me a dime. Wow. I'm not sure anyone has ever done anything that nice for me. Jeez. I'm such a friggin' pushover.
Ah, cool. And I'm just seeing 007 as a James Bond reference. I never noticed. Good one.
And it didn't cost me a dime. Jeez.
Okay, that was the text from before. But I never noticed that reference. So, then let's go into the tower, because we've already heard that,
I need to see what's in there. Maybe there's a key around here someplace.
yeah, the statue.
Someone put a key under that statue.
Very good, very good, okay. Because we remember, David saw Laura during the window from the tower. In the mirror. And Stella too, I mean Miss Dalton. I'm sorry, Miss Dalton. Wow, I like this. I really like this. And she again is following the mouse button. Pass and dust. Oh!
Everything's dusty in here, except the center of the stairs. Someone's been using them lately.
Ooh, I like where this leads to. Where this is leading to, I mean. Why is here a chair? Why is a chair there?
That chair is a little suspicious. It doesn't look dusty at all.
It's the music. Ah, okay, we can see the master himself, David's bed.
You can see right into David's bedroom from here. Oh, that makes me so mad.
Smudge.
There's something on the glass. It looks like a print, but I can't see it very well.
Looks a little bit like with a hand, thumb. So, and that's why I want us to get down. Yes, I want us to get down first. And go back to the kitchen. Sadly, we have to do everything step by step because the game doesn't allow us to skip points. But that's why I want to take the floor with us, which wasn't possible in the first way, the first time. Come on, girl, run! Oh man. So now. But that's good morning training, right?
Hello.
Hey,
Oh, okay. Okay, every time we have to see the animation. And now we can take the floor.
is that flour? Mind if I borrow a little?
It tastes better when it's in the pie crust, dear.
Ha! You'll be my friend for life if you're making pie, but I need just a pinch for something else.
Oh, take all you want, love.
Nice. But how did you pronounce it? Flower? Like the plant? The plant? The oh damn. Not nice with a pie. Yeah, pie would be nice. But first we have to deal with the smudge. Can we now just enter, or do I have to? No, I have to. Okay, I still have it chosen. I still have it selected. Oh boy, this takes so much time. Ah, good. Nice. Up. Ah, good. It's skipping. So, now let's see what is the stain.
Aha! It's small. Smaller than mine. It must belong to a female. It could be Helena's.
Oh,
That handprint belongs to the spy. When I figure out who it is, they're going to regret it.
that looks creepy indeed. And why do you suggest Helena? I mean, yeah, small hands, female, fine, okay. But why Helena? So we have our first clue. What we just found, that maybe there isn't a ghost or a person. The Ghost of Dreadful House. I have two more ideas. I would try to go into Dr. Styles' room and check if we can find something there. Sam, please run. But before that I want to talk with Mrs. Dalton. Because she will say, no word about it. Don't,
Hello.
Hey,
don't disturb him or something like that, she will say. Ah, but we can talk to her. That's at least something. Oh, the bike. Oh, yes, thank you.
I can't believe Dr. Styles had my bike repaired. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever done for me.
Oh, don't read too much into it. Money is one trouble he doesn't have.
Oh, yeah, good to know. Okay, then it's justified that he paid for Okay, tower key.
Do you know that key to the tower? I found it under a rock by the door.
The tower?
Yeah, the older tower out by the garage.
That old thing. That's an old folly. No one's used it in years and years. Not even when Laura was alive.
The key doesn't look that old.
Well, I don't know anything about that. I wouldn't mess around in there if I was you. Must be filthy as the devil.
Yes, almost, except the scent of the stairs. So, that's it. We can talk with her about it. I mean, I think she guessed, yeah, she's Goth, she might like it. So, now for
This is where the ghost disappeared. I should look around to see if there's some mechanism hidden around here.
Oh! Oh, okay, now we can grab at everything.
Nothing.
That's a little bit mean. I mean, we checked everything the first time we've been here. Gargoyles. They look like dragons.
No wires. Nothing.
Sam, totally adventure. Oh, there must be a hidden passage in that old Gothic house. This looks... I didn't realize these were candle holders. What do you call them in English? I forgot. I forgot what is the English name for candle holders. Chairs. It's a nice bench.
There's nothing rigged to these chairs.
Okay, these are really chairs that look like a bench. Okay, monk. Scary monk.
Looks like a monk. Or Quasimodo post-surgery.
Oh, I don't remember her saying that the first time. Painting.
I don't see anything suspicious.
Okay, that's it, I guess. Can we go inside?
I would like to search the bedroom, but David might be in there. I don't want to get caught snooping around.
Okay. I think that's it. 100%. Yeah, we found nothing. Good. Then off to Oxford. Okay, we can still do something in the dreadful house. In that case, I mean, maybe that's for later. But I would suggest that we look into the basement. Why aren't you running?
Well, if someone's been rigging the house, they've done a good job of cleaning it out again.
Ah, okay, we needed that scene. Now I'm anticipated. Is it still? Yeah, yes, it's golden. I would go into the basement. Or do we have to talk with Mrs. Dalton again? It's a little bit tricky. Plucking the...
hello, Sam. Can I get you anything?
Not right now, thanks.
Ah, now she's in another position, but we can't talk to her. Okay. That was maybe the sign that we cannot talk to her anymore. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Sorry when I'm just meandering. Now let's go to the basement, and I want to see if here in the basement there are tasks for us. No, that doesn't look like it. Nope. No pity, no pity, nope, nope. So then we go something else. I would almost suggest Oxford Town Center, but I'm very sorry, that's maybe for next time. I will go back into the lobby. Meanwhile, I'm saying goodbye. It was a pleasure. I now have more time to put my videos up more regularly, and I hope we will soon finish Grey Matter with getting closer to the finale. Thank you very much.